If you're a MAGA fan, Fox News is generally considered a safe space where the reality of the fallout from Trump's chaos is conveniently ignored. Well, those viewers got an unfortunate reality check this Wednesday as the network released the results of its own polling. The headline: at this stage of Trump's term, he has not only worn out his honeymoon phase, but has unfavorable numbers worse than any president in the 21st century at the near 100-day mark. Not only that, but the two biggest issues that put him in the White House this time around, immigration and the economy, have him underwater with the American public. Worse yet, Trump's polling has never been worse than this. Only 37% of Americans approve of his handling of the economy, and for the first time this century, the majority of the public believes their economic situation is worsening. Immigration, his biggest and best issue, even showing voter fatigue. Despite a sealed-off border, his tactics and refusal to adhere to court rulings have turned off most of the public. Most notably, by a nearly 2-to-1 margin, the general audience thinks that Trump should return Kilmer Abrego Garcia, who had admitted it mistakenly deported but now refuses to return. Every additional policy issue polled, from federal government management, think DOGE, government spending, international affairs with both the Ukraine and everything else, issues of trade, etc., they've all showed that a majority of Americans think our president is doing a bad job. The fact that Trump has turned his biggest political assets into liabilities this soon into his term is a major red flag for a president who seems to be getting more chaotic by the day. Even more ominous, the consequences of his trade war are only now beginning to hit American businesses and consumer wallets. It will get worse. And to pay for his promised $4+ trillion tax cut for the wealthiest Americans, he signaled that Social Security and Medicare will be on the chopping block. Take a guess how that'll go over with the public. The consequences of a gutted federal government are beginning to show, just as the ineptness of cabinet members like Hegseth and Kennedy for departments tasked with protecting the national defense and our health. A scathing piece from the reliably conservative editorial board at the Wall Street Journal on Trump's utter incompetence with his manufactured trade war, and percolating voices from the usually cowed Republicans on Capitol Hill have signaled that they know what the public communicated in those polls. Our president, he's in over his head, and things will only get worse from here.